Hello and welcome to Sheffield Live 93.2 FM. This is a local talent show with me, Oliver Merton. And that was Lateral Vision. And we're joined in the studio today by Littlecrazy. You alright, guys?
Hello!
Nice friendly intro. Of course, you guys have been on here before, haven't you?
A couple of times, yeah.
Okay. So, what have you guys been up to recently? I understand from Nats that you got some new news coming up, or new gigs and videos?
Yeah, basically from last time I think we were here, we've actually been quite brutal. We've changed the band lineup. I think it was at the end of September. Me and Dad said we've got to really make some big changes and to take it to the next level. So we've done that, and then we've basically done some auditionings and just found a great team, a new lineup, and then we've just gone straight into the studio to fine-tune what we've been doing, and really quite lucky to find out we've got a good team and it's all working together. Sarah's the new singer, and is to a different level, and we're really quite lucky that we've managed to get hold of her. So,
also, how did you find Sarah?
We basically went to some mental wards. Yeah, and then
we found the most mentalist girl we could find. And here she is.
And she was there.
She turned up, she can sing as well. Just.
And we did some standard auditions. We put some adverts online, and then basically she replied. We went through we tried to do like a bit of an X Factor thing, and she was the one that actually just took me to a different level.
Yeah, out of all the auditions, she was the one we gave her the spot, and she wanted it, and you took it.
Yay!
So.
Of course, we think it was working.
So I take it, all the bands that you say are like your influences, I take it that all you guys listen to them, and do you all have similar taste then in that aspect, or?
No, the nice part. The nice part is we all got. Well, I think the nice part of it, we've all got our own mainstream thing, which is we all got different ones that would say our own main bands. But I think all of us class ourselves as musicians, and we appreciate any type of music, which is the kind of the common influence between. But the nice, I think the bit of what we do is when we say we all like some certain songs, and we try and get in between it to get everyone to kind of be happy with it.
Okay, so do you all come together to write songs then, or is it kind of more input from one side, or does it vary depending on the song?
Basically, it comes away from me writing with Daz. So I write kind of the song, then we kind of go through with Daz, then we kind of bring it together with Sarah, and then basically as that kind of influence, once we kind of come to the madness in my head, which luckily Sarah
brings her part and makes it real, basically.
Yeah, so and I think that's the nice bit that kind of fits in with Sarah, because she can understand, or even the tune that I've got in my head, which is pretty hard to kind of translate, and she's the one that can actually get it straight away, which is the unique part of it.
So it sounds like a translator.
A good one.
Says it means that. Cool.
The main thing is we've got signed to a small label, and they're going to release this album, which we're trying to get out for the 1st of May. We did have a contract in HMV, which has been withdrawn. Well, we've withdrawn it for the time being because of obviously the state. Yeah. But the EP that I just gave you, that's available on CD Baby now worldwide. Obviously, you can get it on iTunes, but you can buy the physical copy now as well. Which is just worldwide. So obviously we was going to release that again, like I said, in HMV, but we're waiting just for a couple of months until they sort their business out, because I believe it's been bought out, which is a good thing for us, to be fair. So it's been, I think it's American.
So what time does that all kick off from, and where can people buy tickets from?
Doors 6:30. You can get tickets from Ticketweb, you can get them off our site, or you can pay outdoor basically.
Yeah, so it's £7.
£7 Ticketweb, £8 on door. Or the odd ticket if you know someone for a fiver, if you're lucky.
So, how many band members is there in the new lineup then? Are you all here today, or is there some missing?
There is 2 missing. The bass player, cello player and pianist called the TMF, he's missing.
Yeah. And Andy, he's basically...
Andy the TMF, yeah, you can't say what that means. But
yeah, he's just a musician, yeah.
He's an amazing musician, and obviously the backing vocal, she's not here either.
Do you want to go through the ones that are here and say who you're on, what you're
obviously,
doing?
yeah, me, Daz, the drummer, we've got
Dino, the guitarist,
obviously Jamie, the guitarist,
and Sarah, the lead singer.
So you've got a couple of acoustic songs. Want to take it one?
Yeah, which one you doing? Change with you, obviously.
Should we do that one first, or should we
You're going to do it, aren't you?
Okay, well.
Go.
What's on the wheel? So is this one on your EP, I take it then?
It is actually the name of the EP. Yeah.
The gig on
We're
Saturday.
shooting the new
video.
actually on the stage, yeah.
So we're kind of doing
In the morning.
I hope it'd be cutting between us playing live and then going back into some obviously
Yeah, we're
some
going to some live
outside
scenes into it, and there's going to be another day of shooting for the new one, which will be done inside.
It gives a bit of like that no doubt sound.
And
video.
another thing we have got, which is amazing news, we are doing. No,
Can you
it's
say that?
confirmed.
You sure? Can you say that?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
confirmed that we are going to be shooting the next video, which is So Why, which will be with the Sheffield Steelers playing around it.
Oh wow.
On the ice. Yes. Confirmed, yes.
That's confirmed.
Just yes,
Okay.
confirmed.
Okay.
Manager, I spoke to the manager yesterday.
So when do you guys think you'll be shooting that then? Because
The date we were looking at was April the 21st weekend in April. I think it's the Sunday. It's after they finish their matches. A lot of the Canadians go back, but obviously a lot of them are from Sheffield, so they've agreed to do it, and they're going to use not the main arena, but there's a smaller arena they use a couple of junctions up from Sheffield, in Nashville, I think, something like that, and they're going to hire that out, hype it up. As soon as we know to, they're going to put it on all the the fan pages and stuff. And try and draw a good crowd for it as well. Should be good.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, that one will be awesome, and that
Yeah.
one will go on MTV because it's got Steelers in it. This will be good. So yeah, it's great news. Yeah.
It sounds like you've got quite a few plans. So what in terms of gigs? I know you've got the one at O2, but apart from that, have you got any other?
We've got a small one
planned?
in the Paris nightclub in Sheffield's doing a new night.
Oh yeah, I've heard they've just moved to live music, haven't they?
Yeah, so we're doing that one on the 22nd, and then we've got.
And basically, we're going for the festival's all just coming back to us at the moment.
Yeah,
So
I
we've
think
got
we're looking at a Rock City gig, hopefully. We're not sure yet on the date. We've got maybe Luminous Festival, which is in September.
Luminous. Where's
It's in Macclesfield in Manchester.
Oh right.
It's quite an outdoor big festival. I think it's bigger this year than it was last year. Last year it was probably like 3,000 people. But this year might be like 5,000.
But we've got some bands that are coming to see our gig on the 9th, and if they like what they see, fingers crossed that we will hopefully be able to support them. But we can't save the bands.
Yeah,
So the bands we're doing, so hopefully, which we will.
Is the Barnes and Live Festival. That's about it, I think, at the moment. We're
Right.
looking at maybe doing a tour in November.
That's cool.
Maybe. Basically, when we went on tour with Tracy last year, we're trying to think about doing the same sort of lineup, which was London Academy, Islington, Manchester Academy, Bristol Tunnels, York Duchess, and we finished at Plug, but we're thinking O2 main stage again, to give it a good break from now till November, do the tour online back in Sheffield on the last gig on the main stage.
That's really good.
Around November.
So the main thing is, realistically, we want to try and do as many gigs as possible. That's the kind of the key bit we want to be able to do. And the only way we can do that is hopefully we can be supporting some mainstream acts. So instead of actually just going to the venues and saying we want to just get the audiences of the mainstream acts and go underneath their wing for the summer, then hopefully for the end of the year we can then hold our own for the whole of the UK instead of just Sheffield. So that's what our plan is for this year.
Is there any plans to get involved with tramlines this year?
Oh yeah, that's a point. I forgot about the Guinness.
We're
We're
headlining
headlining the Thursday 14th of March. I'd target it.
the big headline against them.
We're headlining that, and there is a decent slot by what we believe for Transline. Not sure it's the main stage, or it probably won't be, but it'll be a pretty good outside stage this year.
Also, there's a charity one for Don,
Oh yes,
Don Valley.
God, I can't forget.
We've
We've got a Don Valley Stadium charity Bluebell event on the 21st of July. We're headlining that,
Yes.
which is going to be a great event. We're hoping, plug it 3,000. Last year they got 2,000 people there. And this year we're looking at a few thousand, 4,000.
And we're inside the stadium, so...
And we're inside the stadium, which is good to play Don Valley Stadium.
We can say already...
Which is great, isn't it? When I spoke to the girl that organises it, she says that the entire floor is covered with stuff from events, so including bungees and stuff, and it's a good one for them to raise money for charity. So.
Oh wow, that sounds good.
And me. Yeah, it's all good.
Busy then.
Yep.
So how did you get involved with your label?
Basically, we've been chucking, CDs out to labels everywhere, and then we've had a few contests. To be fair, we had quite a big one called Hard Rock that's still interested. To be fair, and a few others.
Basically, the
Some managements.
PC Records, it's kind of just it's a small level. They've started going into it, the music apart from it, and they're basically openly investing. You know, and for us, it's basically their first kind of big artist, or we hope we're going to be their big artist, is to set up. So they're going to hopefully get us up the ladder quite quickly, which is they're opening the doors which we couldn't do beforehand. So that's that. And
Yeah,
also
they're quite a new label, and they started straight up, and you know, they've opened doors straight away. You know, festivals, MTV, everything. It's all good.
Yeah. So we've got another song prepared for us, have you?
Yes, we do.
Take it away.
What are we doing?
Yeah, should we do the one we're going to do for the?
So what?
So what? Yeah.
Brand new
So
single.
what?
Yeah, this
So
is
what?
our brand new single. And so
been
why?
heard.
Never been heard. This one
Okay.
is. This is going to be the music video with Steelers. It's
It's the first time I've
oh,
ever
you
heard
first.
it.
Thank you very much.
Hearts too broken, hearts too still. Ice starts melting, I'm starting to feel. Night to sunset, day into soon. Waiting for sunrise, I'm waiting for the moon. So telling the answer, I'm telling the wrong. I'm fighting a reason, I'm finding a song. I'm looking for a beginning, unhappy with the end. I'm trying to start, I'm trying to again. So why? Every day I push away the feelings of you. Every sound that I have found reminds me of you. If I could only would forget about you, but I miss you so. Why do I miss you when I hate you so? I just miss you. I just miss you. Stopping the time, I'm stopping the pain. I'm watching the fire, I'm watching the flame. I'm holding a picture, which holding you. I'm solving a puzzle without a clue. So why? Every day I push away the feelings of you. Every sound that I have found reminds me of you. If I could only